What's up, everybody? Everybody loves crossovers. I know I personally do. So this is going to be like a two-part video about crossovers for two fighting games. Now, the first one is going to be Mortal Kombat, because it was spawned by Alpha Omega Sin. He was talking about characters he would like to see in Mortal Kombat since Freddy was introduced as DLC. So I'm going to do that. I have a list of a couple characters, a lot actually. So if this video runs a little long, then bear with me. Depending on how in-depth I go to each character, it might be a little quick or long, whatever. So the first one is Shredder. This is the first person I thought of instantly when thinking about other people that should, be in Mortal Kombat. It's the Shredder. He's lethal enough to be in the Mortal Kombat realm. More than I wouldn't put one of the Turtles or Splinter in there, but he's got the look, he's got the weapons, he's got the intensity. Put any version of Shredder you want, the movie one, take from the cartoons, or even if you want to put Super Shredder as a sub boss, or put him in the storyline. When you beat Shao Kahn, or he turns into Super Shredder to beat Shao Kahn. You can have a feud with the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero and all that. You can have some, cool fatalities with them. You can put as a level, put the Technodrome in the background, or you can put the fight scene where the Turtles will fight in Toka and Razar in that warehouse. You put that as one of the levels. You can do a lot of things with them. So Shredder, that's one I would definitely want to see amongst any other ones. Next up is the Watchman. I have the shirt on. Rorschach, Ozymandias, the Comedian, Night Owl, and Silk Spectre. Anybody except Dr. Manhattan, pretty much, because Dr. Manhattan will, pretty much go poof, evaporate them. So it wouldn't be really much of a fair fight. But all the other ones, physical, hand to hand, they're tough, they're brutal. So Watchmen there. So you can do another thing with the levels and character and whatnot. So that's another one. Next one, it's played by Vin Diesel, and that is Riddick. Now he's had a couple games, Escape from Butcher Bay, and the one on Xbox, and he's also can fit in the realm of Mortal Kombat. With the eyes, the goggles, yeah, he's got the look too. He's got an awesome persona. He's badass. He's got weapons he can use for projectiles, and he can lay down a weapon too. So Riddick there. And one of the levels, I was thinking, if you're gonna have a stage fatality where he's on the planet from pitch black, it turns to nighttime, and then like all those monsters can come down and kill your opponent. So that would be cool to integrate the movie with that. Next one up who's a fit for Mortal Kombat, I think he was in a fighting game. He was in Soul Calibur 2 back when that came out, and he was the exclusive one for Xbox, and that is Spawn. Now Spawn fits the Mortal Kombat realm. He deals with demons all the time and all that. He's got a potential for a lot of fatalities, a lot of combos with his the axes, the chains and whatnot. So I think that would also be another good fit. Now the movie wasn't that bad. I actually liked the movie with Michael J. White, but I lost that DVD a while back, so I have to get that again. Next one up, Beatrix Kiddo, aka the bride from Kill Bill. Anybody who's seen the movie know that it's bloody, it's fantastic, and it's great. Another fit for Mortal Kombat. You can have the Crazy 88. I think that was the group's name. The background, have a level for that. Fatalities work for her. So Kill Bill, the bride. Or you can have the Five-Finger Death Punch too. So there's that. Next one up might be a little long shot, but it could work maybe. And that's the T-1000 from the Terminator series. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, one of the best movies of all time. You can have, since the metal alloy, you can have cool damage effects. Have the chest person with the melted whatever. He can fight like Baraka. If you have the hands turned into the blades, and you can have other fatalities with that. So T-1000, Robert Patrick. Next one up, Hellboy. We've all seen the movie. You can either do him or Prince Namura. I totally butchered the name, from the Golden Army. He was also, you know, hand to hand, do all the crazy stuff. They had a good fight on that. But Hellboy, you know, he has the big arm, he has the tail, he's got the guns. You can probably fight like Jax, just like a little brute, you know, punching, just shockwaves, whatever you need to do. Also in a costume, you can have him with the horns and just have him like the demon form of him. So I think that would be cool too. Next up, now I don't know how popular this movie was. Say what you will about the movie, but it's from Sucker Punch, and that's the main character, Baby Doll. She's, you know, samurai in a schoolgirl outfit, you know, with the sword and the gun. You can fit in Mortal Kombat with the other girls. So, Baby Doll from Sucker Punch. Now, if anybody's seen the Mummy movies, the first two, Emotep, the actual mummy from the series, he's shown that he can have like a hand-to-hand, you know, fight with Rick in the second one. So, yeah, you could put him in Mortal Kombat, give him some mummy powers for projectiles, and, you know, he's also a cool character to have. So, that. Now, going up, this character got the shaft from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You know, he wasn't in it, and that is Blade. Wesley Snipes, you can portray him as in the, you know, having the movie version. He has a sword. He's good to hand. He's got the spikes and the boomerangs that you can have for projectiles, and you can have cool, you know, fatalities for him. And he's, you know, brutal enough to be in Mortal Kombat. One of the stages you can be in the nightclub while in the background all that stuff's going on, people dancing, or like in the beginning of the first movie where the bloodbath was going on. You know, it'd have a cool effect there. Who else? I think I got two more there. And one of the last two is Vamp from the Metal Gear Solid series. You know, what can you say about Vamp? He sucks on blood. He's nearly immortal, kinda. And then he's uses knives, perfect for Mortal Kombat. You can have him brutal, get all bloody with the knives, and just, you know, fatalities and whatnot. You can have the stage with the geckos in the background, or Metal Gear Ray, whichever Vamp you're going for. Costume change from 2 or 4, and there you go. And then the last one, this might be a little stretch too. You might have to fight like Stryker a little bit, and that is Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. Now they show him for Mass Effect 3, he's got the Omni Blade, so you can use that. You can incorporate the Singularity for projectile moves. It can come out like Reptile's Ball of Acid, you know, just have him float back to the character. You know, and have moves from his other classes, like the Vanguard and Adept, whatever. You can have that Rush move, I forgot what it was called, from Mass Effect 2, and then, yeah, have a couple fatalities for him. And the stages, you can have the Normandy in the background. It could work, you know. I would really like to see that, Commander Shepard in it, because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. So, you know, that's the last one, I would think. So there's a list, you know, a couple characters that I would like to see. Now the second part I'm going to do in this video is going to have for a game that's coming out soon, and that's Soul Calibur. So I've made up a list of characters I'd like to see in Soul Calibur. So until then, thanks for watching, and if any of you know any characters that you want to see in Mortal Kombat, then post them down below. You know, maybe I missed a few that are, you know, obvious, but not. I'll catch you later.